YouTube is Rico, man. I'm back with another video. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got 12 dumbest robberies caught on camera, the reaction. So y'all know what time it is. Well, the reaction is on my part for the title, but anyway, excuse me. Y'all see what we got going on. If you're brand new to the channel, this is your first time watching a video on our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, as well as your friends and family. Share with them our channel and stuff, because they might enjoy this type of content as well, just like you do. Also, don't forget to leave a like and comment, like I said before. I think I said that twice. I can't remember. That happened that fast. Anyways, y'all see what's going on, man. And hopefully y'all having a good day and stuff. But other than that, we finna get straight into this video. Starting the screen record. That started. Finna play the video now.
Hi everyone. Due to some circumstances, I'm gonna be the voice in today's video. Thanks for your understanding. Do you love action movies about car chases and spectacular robberies? Many of us prefer this movie genre because it gives us a sense of thrill. Even if you know that the movie will have a happy ending, you are still on the edge of your seat thanks to plot twists. Of course, the heroes overcome all the obstacles, the police are too late to catch them, and fate seems to favor the cunning thieves. Well, movies often have little to do with real life, where only a few criminals can be considered masterminds, and that's a good thing. Today, we will tell you about the most absent-minded, stupid, and forgetful criminals in the world. Let's get it on. Police bike. It's 2020, and people are trying to abandon cars in favor of environmentally friendly transport. In any large city with favorable climate conditions, you can find hundreds of bicycle parking lots and paths. However, for some reason, this thief from the American city of Gladstone, Oregon, chose the worst possible place to steal a bike: the entrance to the local police station. We think you already know what happened.
Come on, bruh. You literally right in front of the police department. Do you not think they was gonna have a camera literally sitting right outside the entrance to watch everything going on? Like, you really did not think this whole plan through. You just thought it was gonna be a simple steal and grab and bail out type of thing, and you wasn't gonna get caught, you wasn't gonna get anything recognized about you or none of that, especially in front of a whole police station that possibly got even workers or people in general inside the building able to just probably see you outside sneaking away with a whole police bike or whatever. So you pretty much just asked for yourself to get put in jail at the end of the day at this point. I don't know why he did it like that, and why he would steal a bike of all places from a police department. You just literally asking to get put in jail at that point.
Happened next. Almost immediately, a local officer left the building and, struck by such audacity, arrested the offender on the spot. Perhaps the thief thought that law enforcement officers would be too busy to notice him, but he did not think about one thing. In any decent police station, there are cameras at the entrance.
And you just saved them gas. They ain't even got to drive you nowhere. They literally just gonna take you from outside and walk you inside. Like, that was definitely dumb. I don't know how you explain that and why you thought it would be a good idea to do that and all that. Yeah, you just asked to get caught at the end of the day.
Thanks to them, the robber was spotted. A robber without a mask. What is the most important thing to disguise when committing a crime? That's right, fingerprints and your face. The first can be easily concealed using special gloves, and to hide your face, you could use a mask or a balaclava. Everyone knows that. The culprit from this video, it seems, also knew this, but got a little confused. He entered into the store with a gun, looking directly at the camera with his face uncovered. Then he stopped for a second, apparently realizing something was wrong. For several seconds, he struggles to put on a...
Hold on, y'all. They did not lie when they say these are the dumbest robberies caught on camera. They did not lie at all. You walk into the place that you about to rob, and the most important thing that you forgot to do was to make sure nothing of your identity is visible. Your whole face is visible, my guy. Like, you're literally nobody has to even draw a picture of you, let alone try to figure out who you are. Like, your whole face is just caught on camera, and all it's gonna take is just the police to get that recording, take a picture of your face caught on camera, and then put it wherever they gotta put it for people to get them information on where you are and stuff like that, because you probably didn't even get that far after you did this or attempted to do this. But at this point, you should just walked out and take that L, man, because you can't come back from that at all. Like, it's over with. The moment you came up in there without your mask on, you failed already. But it is what it is, man. You live and you learn. But I don't even know if he was even dumb enough to continue on with this plan that he had going on, because at that point it would have been an instant mission abort right there and there. Like, ain't no trying to fix this and that, then still continue to come and do what I came to do what he came to do at the end of the day, man. But yeah, man, now y'all got that, seeing this shit even got me sounding dumb at the moment, but I apologize. But yeah, man, just take that L and go home.
That does not fit, and only then enthusiastically proceeds to rob the cashier. Maybe the guy thought that the purpose of the mask was only to intimidate the cashier. Creative outfit. It seems that the problem we mentioned in the previous video is common among criminals. This burglar also forgot to wear a mask. The potential burglar showed up at the door of the store at night in polka dot clown pants. After realizing that he did not put his mask on, the offender disappeared from the camera's field of view and returned with a heavy bottle. But the shopkeepers apparently are smart people, because the glass door was strong enough to withstand the blow. Then the criminal realized that he failed and fled the crime scene. And if that were not enough, he also stumbled and fell while trying to run away.
Yeah, at this point, you just pretty much failed over with. You out the game. You shouldn't even did something when you wasn't even gonna be able to run away. Like, come on now. You pretty much tripped over your own shoe, came looking like a clown, what you did, and all that water just splashed over here. Anyways, that's Mimi, because she just came in after washing her hair. But anyway, back to what I'm talking about. Then you tried to break in, you couldn't even break in because the glass was too strong enough for whatever you just threw. So that whole plan over with, but you definitely going to jail just for being that dumb.
Chainsaw in the pants. Hiding things under clothes is a fairly common practice among novice thieves, but everyone realizes that only a small thing can fit under a t-shirt or in your pocket. Well, this guy apparently didn't know this. Walking around the construction tool store, he decided to steal a chainsaw. He wanted to avoid attracting unnecessary attention, but he couldn't think of anything better than shoving it right under his clothes. The sharp part in a protective case slid right into the trousers, and the heavy motor disappeared right under his t-shirt. Then the criminal went to the parking lot, got on his bike, which, by the way, was also stolen, and drove off. Fortunately, the officer noticed his suspicious behavior in time and managed to track the offender's route. The police patrol soon arrived to detain the culprit. Darth Vader. The guy...
A whole chainsaw, though? You really went in the store to steal a chainsaw and literally try to put it through your pants and shirt. Like, nobody was gonna notice a big ass construction or whatever type of equipment you want to label it as being that large and not notice that it disappeared. Yeah, this stuff definitely dumb.
From this video decided to be original and use a more interesting disguise instead of the usual mask or a balaclava. He chose the sinister mask of Darth Vader, the legendary character from the Star Wars saga.
You are the chosen one! Bring balance to the Force! Not leave it in darkness!
There was only one issue, or rather, a few of them. First, he went into the store with the mask in his hands. That is, the camera has already recorded his face. After realizing this, he...
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer, and install...
Another dummy. Went up in the building with no mask on, like... I wonder at the end of the day what goes through these people's head before they decide to do what they went to do. Like, what was literally their last 5 or 10 minutes of thinking before they went to commit what they did? Like what was y'all thought process? Like, you literally got a mask in your hand, and you mean to tell me by the time you walked into the building, you didn't notice that it wasn't on your face like it was supposed to be? Come on, people, you gotta be smarter than that. But yeah, people that's doing stuff like this, y'all deserve to get caught, because you was that dumb to you making small mistakes that could have been avoided. Simple.
He put the mask on, but not for long. It turned out that the poor fellow put on the mask the wrong way, so he had to remove it again and show his face to the camera a second time. Gun drop. Usually, thieves choose stores with a lot of cash at the checkout or with expensive goods, for example, a pharmacy with rare drugs. It is unclear what logic this guy followed, but he clearly did not choose the best place for a robbery. It was an electronic vaporizer store, and according to the owner, he had $100 tops at the checkout cash register. But the hero of this video could not even get to the money. He showed up at an empty store wearing black glasses and a cap. He went straight to the cash register, leaving his fingerprints on the glass door. Suddenly, took the gun out of his pocket and dropped it right behind the counter. Well, it's okay, he apparently thought, and clumsily jumped on the counter to get the weapon back. But the agile store employee was already ahead of him. In the end, the thief simply had to flee the scene of a failed crime.
Oh, hold on. How do you walk into the place literally ready to go? Because you pretty much was ready. But the biggest mistake you could do is come with a weapon and drop it without even really doing anything. You just literally try to pull it out and you drop it. Now, in certain places, he lucky, because if somebody, like, he went somewhere where a person didn't think twice, let alone hesitate to grab it and then pull the trigger on you to basically claim self-defense in a way, because either way, you the one that's doing the crime in the beginning, in the first place. You're trying to break in somewhere where you have no business trying to break in, pretty much, at the end of the day. He just lucky that he didn't go to the wrong place and came across the wrong person, because as soon as he would have dropped that, somebody instantly that's really not going to think about it twice would have pulled the trigger, and that would have been the end of him. So he pretty much got lucky, but at the end of the day, he's still going to jail, because now your gun possibly got fingerprints or whatever, or they could look up the gun and see who is it from, and you better hope it ain't stolen, because if it's stolen, that's another charge right there for you. So you definitely going to be in jail for a minute just by having a gun that's really not legal. So it is what it is with him. He out the game. It's still on mute. The hell?
Cameras. Although today there probably aren't any. Criminals want to leave as little evidence as possible. But the heroes of this video decided they would do it the hard way. It is not entirely clear whether this was an accident or a pre-planned operation, but for some reason, two offenders decided to rob a store stuffed with hidden cameras. Yes, you heard right. This store sells cameras only. And of course, in such a place, it would be stupid not to install a comprehensive surveillance system. The owners did just that. So the robbery was recorded from all possible angles by 17 cameras. You won't see footage this detailed even on TV.
17 cameras caught you in the middle of the act. Definitely out the game for that one. Like, how do you think breaking in somewhere with cameras wouldn't have security cameras to record whatever is going on during closed hours? You gotta think, man, because that was a dead giveaway. A place that sells cameras most likely is gonna have cameras that also watch over those cameras, and whoever decides to come up in there on some BS. So you just actually get caught, and so with at that point, that's too much evidence right there. 17 whole cameras caught y'all clear as day, just robbing the place. Can't even talk your way out of that one.
Tricky brick. Today, tempered glass is no longer such a rare and expensive material, and it is often used to protect not only cars, but also various rooms from break-ins. Apparently, the robber did not count on this. He decided to use the most common material to
Valorant is a 5 versus 5 shooter where you'll attack or defend strategic points on the map. Valorant is
break into the restaurant. A brick. Well, it's not difficult to guess what happened next. The massive block bounced right back into the head of the criminal, and as a result, he simply fainted, and his failure was captured on camera.
I know he mad as hell. I would have been blue as fuck. Like, cause some windows and stuff, you're not gonna expect it to be that type of glass, but he just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time trying to do what he did, and it backfired on him big. Who would expect a glass window to be that strong to the point where if you try to throw a brick or whatever through it, that it would bounce right back at you? But yeah, I know he mad as ever because that bounced literally right back to his face.
Another similar incident happened in Ireland, this time with a car. The criminals tried to break the side window of the car with a brick, but even after the second attempt, the glass is still intact. This does not discourage the criminal, and he decides to find something bigger. And then the most epic thing happens. A huge piece of brick bounces right back into the guy's face, and he gets knocked out cold on the spot. By the way, the owner of the car, who appeared sometime later, initially decided that someone had attacked the criminal. However, the latter soon regained consciousness and began to threaten the owner. Thankfully, the unfortunate thief was arrested by the police on the same day. Thief trap. Watch and learn, business owners. An entrepreneur, Peggy Burnt from Vancouver, Canada, has suffered a lot during her time as an owner of a telephone repair service. In the end, she decided to put an end to a series of robberies once and for all. First, the employees began to take away all the valuable goods from the store for the night. And second, Peggy decided to set an interesting trap right at the entrance. The hero of this video got right into it. He managed to enter the shop, but it went downhill from there. Realizing that there was nothing to steal there, the guy decided to quickly disappear. But he couldn't break through the gate either at the front or the emergency exit, so he struggled with it until the police arrived. A smart owner. The owner of this store too was tired of break-ins and found an even more creative solution to his problem. He set up a real trap inside, just like in a video game. It is a
Now these two people smart. They literally set traps and made these people look like dummies for real. Like, literally walked right into a trap thinking they were about to get some stolen merch and go about their business whole time. The last lady, she moved the stuff, all that important stuff was gone, wasn't even there. So he literally broke in taking a chance. Nothing is there, and you get caught by the police, and you couldn't even get back out of the way you came in. Second, this dude, we gotta get into it because the story ain't over yet.
room where a potential burglar ends up immediately after he gets into the store. There are 3 doors inside, but not one of them can be broken, including the one that just slammed right behind the thief. Too bad these surveillance cameras do not record sound, although you can feel the panic of the criminal simply by looking at the image. Judging by the timer on the screen, he had to spend an entire hour in the room before the police arrived, while he was desperately trying to find at least some sort of escape route. Well, he got what he deserved.
Yeah, that one, he definitely out the game. He blew as hell. Stuck a whole hour somewhere where you was trying to get out of from eventually breaking in from. Like, that's tough. I would have been definitely, like, mad and disappointed at what I did, getting stuck in a place I just broke in trying to steal some stuff. So now, not only did you not able to steal anything, you weren't even able to get back out of from where you came from. So you pretty much just broke into a place just to literally sit an hour to get arrested by cops. Tough.
Spectacular
And
fall.
not get anything out the situation at all
And
but
here we
jail
have
time.
probably the most ridiculous crime in history. It all started like an ordinary burglary. A guy and a girl enter a regular grocery store, which looks like a mini market at a gas station. While the girl was waiting at the entrance, her companion paid for her purchase, 1 can of Pepsi. He used a stolen card, and his behavior caused suspicion among store owners. They promptly called the police, and the officers arrived quickly. A fight ensued, and while the police were trying to subdue the guy, the girl ran away into the utility room and climbed higher, somewhere right above the ceiling of the store. Well, then, you can see what happened. A lot of commotion for a single can of soda. An Oscar-worthy performance.
imagine trying to hide and you literally bust through whatever it is holding you up, that wherever you hiding at, and you pretty much get caught by the police out right after. You would definitely have to be blue as hell. You wouldn't even. You should be even mad that you even attempted to steal at that point in time, because now you just did all that just to get arrested and possibly hurt yourself real bad or something crazy. Because she definitely fell hard. You in the ceiling of a gas station market, little mini mart, fall through the ceiling, and I can tell she smacked me into some shelves and stuff and onto the hard ground. So yeah, she definitely played herself on that one.
In countries where health insurance benefits reach impressive amounts, people are willing to do many tricks for the sake of profit. This man, for example, tried to trick the insurance company with a simple performance clearly worthy of an Oscar. This story happened in the break room of the company, where the man was working at that time. Just look how gracefully he fell, pretending to slip on the ice from his drink. The man was lying on the floor until his colleagues found him, and then he demanded large insurance payments for treatment. The deception was revealed when his application was reviewed, and officers looked at the recordings from a hidden camera and saw this incredible scene.
Hey, stop being lazy. It's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts.
And that's pretty much the end of this video, man. Yeah, a lot of these people is done, especially the last dude. Like, you really didn't think a workplace like that wouldn't have cameras, and you literally did everything that basically was just showed right in front of the cameras and try to play it off and stuff like you really failed legit. But man, come on, man, y'all gotta do better than that. That was just pathetic at that point. But yeah, these robbers definitely should know not to try to steal and stuff ever again, or break in anywhere ever again, because I know that's gonna mess with their mental. Like, damn, like somebody really set a trap on me, or this happened, I couldn't even really get out. Like, come on, man. Some of these people really fell for a trap within a trap, pretty much at the end of the day. Like, cause the one dude got baited into a store thinking it was gonna be some expensive phones and stuff still there for overnight, obviously, cause big phone companies usually don't take stuff home. But that person, that store, the owner of that store, happened to do exactly that, and dude literally got nothing and wasn't even able to get back out from the same entrance that he came in from. So I know he was blue as hell, but some of these people definitely looked dumb. Definitely don't be a stealer or a robber, etc., etc. Don't break in and all that stuff, and you'll avoid situations like this from possibly happening to you. But it is what it is, man. They gotta learn their lesson the hard way. It is what it is. But that's the end of this video, man. If you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're brand new. And don't forget to turn your post notification bell on to all notifications, so you know exactly when we upload or post on the community tab post. So other than that, I want to thank y'all for watching this video and being here through the end if you made it this far, and I'm gonna see y'all later on. Peace.